Jamaica have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There is a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. He's in a great position. It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Calmly anticipates. Leandro Bacuna. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bacuna. That looks a cracking ball. Gray, and it's played forward. Ooh, a delicate chip through. It's out for a goal kick. Cuts out the pass. Leandro Bacuna. Tries to dink it through. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. He's got to be... and he shoots! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's played into the area. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, smashing header! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. Tinnock. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's beaten the big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Jurgen Locadia certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Now that's well seen too. Bailey. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's in! Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gray, gently done. Leandro Bacuna. Now it's Locadia. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Antonio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
Face to face with the keeper. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bacuna. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deftly away. Bacuna. Bacuna's delivery. Cleared away. They've played it short. Proves too strong. Gray. And it's Antonio. Who's he going to play in? Hayden shifted upfield. Jamaica are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Bailey. Bailey. Nice control. Jamaica have a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's trying the shot, and the ball's come loose here. And here's Gray.
Gray really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, played right into his path. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna, and it's lofted through here. Jamaica needing to chase the game already. Bailey. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Quality ball. Can he dig it? Antonio hits it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bakuna has created one goal already. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. Gray. He's cut it out. Thinks one through. Holgate with the clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Bailey. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! And that's off target. Bakuna. Moved on forwards. Moved on forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Leandro Bakuna. Pass has gone astray. Hayden, aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. That's a cute ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Pinnock. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, he's one-on-one, takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's got options in the box if he gets a chance! taken goal.
Jamaica, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Jamaica grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And it's played forward. Now it's Antonio. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Leandro Bacuna. And it's Bacuna. Great defending, strong and determined. That is lovely. Now it's Locadia. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Spread out to the left. That's been drilled forward. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lofted upfield. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Clears it away. Hayden. Bailey. Lovely bit of skill. And it's hoisted clear. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hayden. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. And it's Gray. Antonio. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's played forward. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Leandro Bacuna. He's in plenty of space here. So who's he picking out? Shot a goal! Hayden. Aim forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. Ball is over the line. Delivered in, and the keeper beats it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Leandro Bacuna moved on forwards, and here's Antonio. And it's played forward. Locadia succumbs to the pressure. And he thumps it clear. Leandro Bacuna. Played with finesse. Out for a throw. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Leandro Bacuna. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now this could be a chance. Holgate has been caught there, it's a foul. That is a little undercooked. Bailey goes for goal! Decent enough try.
Bailey just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Leandro Bacuna. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hayden, aim forwards. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Leandro Bacuna knocks it out wide. Played into the middle. Bailey. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Jamaica, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Holgate. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bacuna. Aim forwards. Played towards the front line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Moved on forwards. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Locadia. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gets his head on it! Oh, not the best of headers. That's really well manoeuvred. A header! They've scored! They are right back in business. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Moved on forwards. Driven forward. And the volley. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Quality ball. Well, that's well seen too. Holgate, forwards and with intent. Bakuna. Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna. And here's Leandro Bakuna. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Gray, oh, good-looking ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Locadia. This looks promising. Shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wins the duel this time. Gray. Bailey. Out of play for a throw. Aim forwards. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Leandro Bakuna done delicately. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And it's Bakuna. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Great run on the overlap here. And it's half-time here. Jamaica are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pinnock. Clears it away. Bakuna. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Antonio. And he's found a way past. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out to the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Gray.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Locadia. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in here! Pinnock. Holgate. Holgate. That's a sharp pass. Locadia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Jurgen Locadia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Leandro, it's Bakuna! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Leandro Bakuna brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Cuts out the pass. Locadia. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bakuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Antonio. That's a good run down the left. Bullish header! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Leandro Bakuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Bailey. Gray. Bailey. Goes for the shot! Decent hit and on target. Leandro Bacuna. Locadia. Oh, great chance! Gets the shot away! Great reaction! And one more try! He has done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He can get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Antonio. He's through, now is he in? Oh, good take in a good area. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Great chance! Gets good distance on it. And it's Gray. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Antonio. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way. And they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality.
And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Bacuna. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Holgate clears it away. Gray chips it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Gray. And here's Antonio. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Bacuna. And he welcomes it in. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bailey. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Shapes to shoot! And that has been cleared. Cross. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Aim forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hayden, gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bacuna. That's a good run he's making there. It's a quick ball upfield. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. Now it's Locadia. Caresses it through. Gray, forwards and with intent. And here's Antonio. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's nice. Antonio delivers. Back in once more. That's going to go a long way. And it's Bacuna. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice-looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. Leandro applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Hayden shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Gray. Gray! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's lofted through here. That's good play. That's an excellent interception. Hayden played out to the left flank. And Antonio! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Hayden. That's been drilled forward. And here's Antonio. And it's Bacuna. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's Antonio.
Antonio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hayden, aim forwards. Bacuna. Locadia. Has a look and place it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, there's a probing ball. Up towards the front line. That's very neat. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bacuna chasing after it. And it's Antonio. Wins the duel this time.
Jamaica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bakuna. Foot in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Jamaica desperately searching for the winner here. Bailey.
Jamaica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Leandro Bakuna. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And here's Leandro Bakuna. Moved on forwards. Now it's Locadia. Leandro Bakuna.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Bakuna.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bailey. That's really well manoeuvred. Bakuna. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played down the flank. Gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Gray. Hayden. And it's hoisted clear. Same again, same outcome.
Jamaica really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Leandro Bakuna. Long ball looking to counter.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Is onto it in a flash. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Jamaica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Could be danger here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Gray. They are right into last chance territory. Oh, good ball!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ah, he's given it away. Bakuna. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Leandro Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bakuna.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Holgate. Aim forwards. Cleared without complication. Pinnock. Holgate. Holgate, gently done. And it's been given away. And he has been fouled there. He's gone for it!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Moved on forwards. He's in, surely! Oh, nice touch. Needs a quality cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's played forward. Gray. Jamaica have to get it into the box, and quickly. Leandro Bakuna. And it's Gray. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Shot at goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.